Hello and welcome to How to Play 29, presented by GatherTogetherGames.com. This video will cover how to play the card game 29. The video will start with the general concepts and gameplay and then get into more of the details for the game. The game is played with 4 players. To play, you will need a 52 card deck. The 4 players are divided into 2 teams. Teammates will sit across from each other. The 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s are removed from the deck, and a card with each suit is given to each player. The use of these cards will be explained later. One partner on each team will take a red and a black 6. These cards will be used for scoring and will be explained later. The aces down to the 7s are used as the playing deck for the game. Each player is dealt 4 cards, 1 card at a time. 29 is a trick-taking card game. A trick is created by each player playing a card into the middle. The trick is won by the player of the highest ranking card in the trick. The cards are ranked with the jacks being the highest, then the 9s, then the aces, followed by the 10s, kings, queens, 8s, and 7s. The object of the game is to score points by bidding and winning specific cards during gameplay. Each jack won during gameplay is worth 3 card points. Each 9 is worth 2 card points. Each ace and each 10 is worth 1 card point. Each round has a total of 28 card points possible to win. Players will take turns making a bid on how many card points they can win during the round as a team. The minimum bid is 15 and can go as high as 28. Going back to the hands that were dealt earlier, I have flipped up each player's cards for you to see. In an actual game, you will keep your cards hidden from the other players. The player left of the dealer is first to make a bid or pass on bidding. Here, player B passes on bidding. Bidding moves left to player C, who can make a bid or pass on bidding. Player C bids 17. Bidding moves left to player D, who will have to make a higher bid or pass on bidding. Player D passes on bidding. Bidding moves to player A, who passes on bidding. Bidding returns to player B. Player B again passes on bidding. When 3 consecutive players pass on bidding, the bidding is over. Player C wins the bid at 17 and gets to choose the trump suit for the round. To choose the trump suit, the bid winner will move the card with the suit desired for trump so that it is the bottom card of the stack of 4 cards received earlier when face down on the table. The card move is hidden and all other players do not know what the trump suit is at the start of the round. After the trump suit is placed, each player is dealt an additional 4 cards, 1 card at a time. The player left of the dealer will lead the first card to the first trick. Player B leads the jack of clubs. Play moves left to player C, who must play a card in the same suit that was led if possible. Player C follows suit with the 8 of clubs. Play moves to player D, who plays the 10 of clubs. Play moves to player A, who plays the king of clubs. The player of the highest ranking card wins the trick. Player B wins this trick with the jack of clubs. The player that wins the trick will lead the next trick. Player B leads the 9 of clubs. Play moves to player C, who is unable to follow the lead suit of clubs. When a player cannot follow suit, the trump suit is shown to all players. Player C shows that hearts are the trump suit for this round. Since player C cannot follow suit, they can play any card. Player C plays the trump suited 7 of hearts. Player D follows the lead suit. Player A cannot follow the lead suit and can play any card. Player C wins the trick as the trump suited cards for the round will outrank all other suited cards. Player C will lead the next trick and players will continue to play 2 tricks until all cards have been played. Once the last trick is completed, teams will count their card points. Team 1 has a total of 19 card points, which is more than the 17 that was bid. When a team gets the amount of card points bid or more, they will receive 1 game point. Game points are kept using the team's red and black 6 cards. For each point a team gets, a suit of the red 6 is shown. If a team fails to meet their bid of card points during the round, a game point is lost. A team can have negative points. This is recorded by having a suit of the black 6 shown. If a team shows all 6 red suits, they win the game. The game also ends if a team loses the game by showing all 6 black suits. A trick is won by the highest ranking trump card. If no trump card was played, the trick is won by the highest ranking card in the suit of the card that led the trick. If the first 3 players pass on bidding, the dealer is stuck with the minimum bid of 15. After the trump suit is shown during a round, a player holding the king and queen of trump has the opportunity to declare the royal pair. In order to declare the royal pair, the holder's team first has to win a trick, and the king and queen must still be in hand. If successfully declared, the bid is changed by 4. If the bid-winning team declares a royal pair, the bid is lowered by 4 points, with a minimum being 15 points. If the opposing team declares a royal pair, the bid is raised by 4 points with a maximum of 28 points. For example, player A for Team 1 is able to declare a royal pair. Team 1 is the opposing team, so Team 2's bid of 16 for this round is moved up by 4 to 20. That wraps up How to Play 29. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and find more game tutorials by subscribing to the channel Gather Together Games. Thanks for watching!